One of the big questions about MOOCs is what's their impact going to be on on-ground or on-campus institutions? What is it going to mean for students who have traditionally gone to a brick-and-mortar class? Are those days over? I don't think they are for the Harvards, for the Yales, the highly selective schools, and maybe even not for the community colleges who serve a very specific part of the learning community of the students, and do so at a price point that's not as prohibitive as, say, some middle to upper tier, still selective, but private universities that are costing, between $50 to $70 and even upwards $1,000 a year. What's going to happen to these institutions with colleges that are potentially accredited by Harvard, but open and free, or accredited by Stanford and available for $500? And with that accreditation might have a similar return on the investment, i.e. might have, if Harvard, if Stanford starts to accredit their MOOC courses, will that accredited degree be as valuable in tomorrow's job world as one from a traditional on-campus higher ed institution? These should be very serious concerns, but I'm not ready to toll the bell just yet. Those that don't adapt, those that stick to the status quo, continue with extremely high per student costs and a four-year college model that is not augmented by options for technology-enabled learning, are going to be in trouble. However, MOOCs do not necessarily mean a replacement of faculty, and I, in some ways, am shocked by some of the reactions of faculty believing that they will ultimately be replaced. Rather, I think smart colleges will take the lead on using MOOCs as, number one, a way to augment learning. So the flipped classroom, Let's make the on-campus experience better by enhancing learning through technology and MOOCs, putting the lectures online. That's certainly one great model. Another one, though, that I wanted to talk about specifically right now is MOOCs as a tool for recruitment. What could be better than taking a course with the actual faculty that you're going to be working with for the next 2 or 3 years? And I think the colleges will get better students. It's international, so those with kind of those mid-tier schools often have fairly local brands, local footprints. I think you'll expand the international base of your student body. And you'll get, I think, more selective students overall, because those that normally would have been interested in your college are going to be better students because they're taking classes there, and those that weren't, maybe because they couldn't afford it, now can, because they're taking free courses towards a degree, a four-year degree that they'll finish in 2.5 years. So if I were in the middle to upper tier private university college space, would I be worried? Absolutely. But is the bubble about to burst? For some, sure. For those that are smart, for those that adopt digital tools, and for those that use these digital tools to further their brand, not only nationally but internationally, I'm not ready to, as I said, I'm not ready to toll the bell just yet.